Are all mutations bad?
I wouldn't say that all mutations are bad. It all depends on how the body responds to the mutation. Some mutations could be good for your body, some mutations could be bad, I guess. Well, what do I know? I'm an engineer.
Today we're going to talk about 4 different types of mutations. The first one is non-functionalization. The second one is redundancy. The third one is subfunctionalization. And the last one is neo-functionalization. So if we assume this analogy where a wrench performs a particular function, that is to tighten or loosen bolts, we can refer to this as a protein. In the first example, we have non-functionalization. So if we see that the top part of the wrench disappears because of a mutation, we know it does not serve its function. In the second example, we have redundancy. Instead of the top part, we have the bottom part disappearing because of a mutation. We know it serves the same function because the top is still there. In the third, we have subfunctionalization. So if a mutation causes that small part of the protein to become a separate protein, we can see that only when the 2 parts of that protein come together, they perform the same function as the original protein. In the fourth, we have neo-functionalization. So if we have the wrench which performs the particular function of tightening or loosening bolts, and if there's a mutation in the gene that causes the formation of a completely different tool, such as a hammer which will hammer nails, we can see that this forms 2 different proteins that perform different functions. So we have a summary of all these 4 mutations. In non-functionalization, the mutation is harmful because the protein does not elicit the same function. In redundancy, the mutation is harmless because it still has that top part and performs the same function. In subfunctionalization, the mutation is also harmless because the same function is elicited. And in neo-functionalization, the mutation is harmful because it's a completely different function.
I'm just gonna say no.
No. Not necessarily.
No.
No.
I guess no.
No, some are good.
No, not necessarily. No.
I wouldn't say so.
No.